for me, the Zorba Festival was it was a real slow-moving experience. At first, when I got there was a lot of like chaotic experience. Many people there for many different reasons, and it took me about 2.5 days to really get into the energy and find the sacred energy there. Also, the fact that I couldn't go to most workshops because they were in Hebrew, so I wasn't really connecting with the energy of the healing work that was getting done there. But after the 4 elements meditation, which I was filming most of the time, but still connected to the people, and because I was really into the crowd and feeling, and on stage, and that was really amazing. So I think that kind of woke something up in me. The fire started flowing and the energy started coming through. And then after that, we chilled out in the room. I met the musicians. I met the amazing musicians, which for me was amazing because the 4 elements meditation was a meditation about earth, water, wind, and fire, and the band, a 4 or 5 piece band, brought us through all of the elements and brought the whole crowd into a major trance, and the crowd went wild, and there was no drugs. It was very obvious there was no drugs, but everybody was super high, and it was really inspiring. And I was like tripping out about the musicians because the Bal Erotique this year I've been working on it, and the theme that I'm coming up with was something tribal, but I couldn't really get my hands around it or my head around exactly what I wanted to do. And after seeing those musicians and being in that energy, wow, like the vision came. I came back to the room, I tried to rest, and I couldn't. And in 5-10 minutes, I wrote the storyline of this year's Bal Erotique, which made me very happy because a lot of times the inspiration for my work comes in moments, it comes in messages, it's not really planned out. And I thought by coming to Israel that I would get some sort of inspiration, and until to date I didn't get any inspiration. And I realized, that's the separation between Mondeose and Spiritual Playboy, and that's cool, And then after that, so I showered, I rested, and I went back out, and they did I don't know what they call those music circles. Sacred singing, sacred chant. And I got there midway through, and it was basically like I got there the last 2.5 songs. And I didn't bring the camera, so I could really tune in and drop into my feelings. And it's at there where I really got touched, that the energy really came through, because so the first time I come in and there's just everybody's dancing, and it's wow, beautiful, and the circle is really vibrating, and so I'm there and I'm like, okay, cool, drop in. And then the next song happened, and I don't remember what the next song was, but it was really beautiful and it was really touching. And then the third song came in, which was the last song. And right before the last song came in, I was thinking of the goddess energies, because most of my work now in terms of the spirituality is about the feminine and bringing through the goddess energies. And as I'm thinking of the goddess, and I was doing a lot of breathing and a lot of streaming, a lot of shaking to move my energy and kundalini, the next song came in, and it was about the goddess, and about the goddess coming in as a ray of light. And it was a synchronicity to me, because for like more than 10 years I've been feeling this energy of the goddess coming through, and I knew it has to do with the feminine, and the new paradigm is about the feminine and how we have to honor and bring the feminine back up into a very healthy and divine place, because it's the feminine that is creator and transformer, nurturer and lover and healer. And so I just got this so the song comes in, it's about the goddess, and to me that really touched me and told me that I'm right in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. And the beauty of the song just kept on going, and I felt connected to the circle, and I felt the energy moving, and it would dip and rise, and it was beautiful, because basically in the main message is like we're singing together, we're singing as family, and we're singing as unity. And that's really what I want, and I want us to come together, and I want us to unite and unite through love, and unite through togetherness and harmony and unity. So yeah, so I come out of that and I'm feeling very full. So the Zorba Festival was very multi-levels for me, you know, and inspiring on some places, still seeing the shadow and the unconscious, and seeing people wounding themselves through the fast and decisions that are making with no boundaries. And then there's those beauty spots of light that come through, of those magic people, the healers, the singers, the artists that are actually channeling like love or energy and what we need. And I'm reading this amazing book, King, Warrior, Priest, no, King, Magician, Warrior, and Lover. And it talks about how like the different faiths, specifically Judeo-Christian, Islamic faiths, have suppressed the lover and made it almost like the lover is the sin, whereas the lover is what actually connects us to each other and to that oneness. Anyway, so a lot of different emotion, a lot of energy, but one thing is for sure is that I finally connected to like some very, very, very strong energies that are connected to my path specifically. I've been doing a lot of like interfaith studies, and that's part of my interests and my hobbies. But then the magic happened after the 4 elements and after that singing circle, to bring that trance-like situation, meditation to the Bal Erotique. It's going to be something very different, but something very inspiring. And because of the fact that the event is going to be tribal, I'm going to take the people on a journey of Mondeose opening and tribal culture, and the fact that now we're starting to drop our labels and we're starting to come together as one unit, and it's one nature, which is human nature, and it's the beingness. And then end it with some very deep, sexy, sensual house music and typical Mondeose Bal Erotique vibration, of which will allow people to go even deeper into the journey, even deeper into the magic of the journeys that Bal Erotique are and Mondeose creates. So I'm very excited to bring home this fire and this energy, and to share it with everybody that is lucky enough to hear the call, feel the call, and put themselves in the situation where they can travel with us. So that's how I'm feeling.
Thank you.
Thank you.